Chapter 2 ends on the 4th, and with it brings the excitement of Chapter 3. But first, we want to take a moment and reflect on the memories and moments that Chapter 2 has given us. We asked 6 of our members to describe a season that was impactful to them in a certain way. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and as always, use code SIMNATION when buying the new Battle Pass and when picking up anything in the item shop.
Alright, what's up guys? It's Ink. I'm going to be reviewing Chapter 2 Season 1. So, in Chapter 2 Season 1, we got the new map. We got a bunch of old POIs that came back, like Pleasant and Retail. And we got some new standout ones, like Holly and Misty. So, halfway through the season, about kind of around Christmas time, we got the Star Wars update with the lightsabers. That was really cool. The lightsabers are really OP. So that was a lot of fun. And then we got with the Christmas update that was like had the presents and stuff, and you got the 2 free skins. That was really lit. And that was a lot of fun. So yeah. Overall, the season was pretty long, but it's still okay with the small updates that we got with like the harpoon gun and stuff.
Alright, what's up guys, it's Cindy Lucky here, and today we're going to be talking about Chapter 2, Season 2. Yeah, this is, I had a lot of memories in this season. First of all, this is the season I started. Yeah, this was my favorite season. I think it was the best season in Chapter 2, and the best season just in general in Fortnite. I like how Epic added obviously the mythics, the first mythic weapons. Obviously in the past there's been the mythic blade, but there's not been like actual mythic guns in the past. But now they added it that season, so I think that was cool. Obviously they had the bosses to get the mythics from. They had the vaults, so yeah, I think that was cool that Epic did that. There's obviously the new POIs with Sky, Brutus, Midas, on and on, etc. And yeah, also obviously there was also the Travis Scott concert, which was really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so yeah, I think if I had to rate that season from 1 through 10, it would have definitely been a 10. I just loved the way Epic designed the season and how they did that. And yeah, that's basically it for my part. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Alright, so Season 3, in my opinion, was another one of the best Fortnite seasons of all time. At the start of the season, the whole map was flooded, which just created an entirely new game. It was insane. One of the best map updates we've ever had in Fortnite. The loot pool was super balanced. I loved how they had the tac and the charged in, 2 completely fair weapons that both had their unique playstyle, and you could choose which one of them you wanted. In my opinion, Season 3 comp was the best competitive season that we've ever had. It was the most fun I've ever had playing comp. There were a few annoying parts, such as the Marauders, and also the fact that hunting rifles were everywhere, so you would often find yourself in sniper shootouts, but that could also be very fun if you were a skilled sniper. Another annoying thing was the sharks. But overall, the Season 3 loot pool and the map just made it such a good season. I had so much fun playing Season 3. I'd definitely give it a 10 out of 10. And if Season 3 were to come out again, it would be insane. Just my best memories were playing Season 2 and 3. So I just love this season.
Okay, Okay, I'm Liminoidal, and I have the honor today to talk about Chapter 2, Season 4. Now, of course, this season is looked down upon because its whole season is a collab. It's a collab and nothing but a collab. Every skin in the Battle Pass, every item, every POI is a collab. But I actually think this season is quite good. Now, the start of it was a little bit rusty, not much map changes. We had Doom's Domain, we had Stark's Workbench by the Christmas house, or Crackshot's house, and we had these Quinjets that would show up on the map with these Stark drones that you could kill and hack, and they had a bunch of new loot as normal. And in specific, they had these things like from the Season 9, they shoot them down, they drop loot. Can't really remember the name, but it wasn't amazing. I don't have a ton of time, so I'm gonna speed forward a little bit. 2 weeks in, stuff's falling from the sky. 4 new POIs, Ant-Man, Black Panther, like so much stuff. And then Iron Man drops this giant ball that's Stark Industries, which is the biggest map change of the season, and personally, the best change of the season. Now, of course, it did lead up to this, but this was just amazing. I love that place so much. And they had these new game modes, new mythics, and game modes coming out that were turned into tournaments, and more. Of course, Fortnite modes was amazing. The ghosts come back with Shadow Midas and Shadow Midas's drum gun. 10 out of 10 on the Fortnite modes. I think this was one of the better ones. And who can forget? This is one of my favorite seasons, because this is the season I met Ink8927. And that, he's my best friend now, and I still play with him. And I know I'm going a little bit long here, but I have one more point. Finally, the Galactus event. One of the best events ever, in my opinion, and has changed events ever since then. This was the first event that was actually interactive. You actually did something. Event. You didn't sit back and watch and do nothing. You shot at Galactus and shot at his drones. This is one of the first events to encompass this, and it was a big change for events in the future. That's all I have to say. Move on to Season 5.
Alright, and welcome to the Roblox himself season breakdown. My season is Season 5, because 1, that's the season I started playing, and 2, in my opinion, I think it's really good. Enjoy this little background clip that I got, because yes, I think Season 5 is a good season, because it brought a lot of new POIs to the game, and it brought Mandalorian and Baby Yoda to the game. Also, with the Ambient Sniper, I thought that was really good. It also stopped campers on the 0 point. Oh man, that was a good time. Also, sand tunneling was disabled for like half the season, but it was still really fun to use. And that's when I met a lot of my online friends, and Season 5 was just a good season. That's all I can say, pretty much. Season 5 also brought us some understanding on bounties. That's still into the game today. And I think that was a really nice feature that Epic gave us to use to get bars in such a way. It also brought us some cool exotics, like the Chug Cannon, which is still in the game today, and very, very useful. I hope Chapter 3 brings us a season just like Season 5, because that was a goated season along with Season 7, so we'll see what Chapter 3 brings us, and goodbye Chapter 2. This is Mr. Roblox, peace out.
Sorry, Chapter 2, Season 6. Yeah, this is probably my least favorite season. On the chapter, but yeah, there's a lot of new things that got added that season, so at least Epic was trying to do something, but didn't work out. So of course we had the primal and mechanical stuff. We had the primal shotgun, aka what I like to call the drum shotgun, which I didn't really like at all. So yeah, and there was primal AR. I like that. There's obviously the mechanical weapons, the mechanical AR, mechanical shotgun. You could obviously get mechanical parts to upgrade it to a spaz and a scar and stuff. So I think that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool thing that Epic decided to do. I think that was a good idea that Epic did that. So yeah, that's what and if I had to give a review on the season, honestly, I would have to give a 2 out of 10.
Alright, so Season 7 was the season of the invasion. We had the Chimera aliens come to the map with the UFO appear over the map, foreshadowing the event that would happen at the end of the season where we raided the ship and the Keebs came onto the map. At the start of Season 7, the map changes we got were Sweaty Sands basically becoming Believer Beach, as well as several IO bases coming up on the map, which brought with them the railgun and several alien weapons, including the ray gun. Throughout the season, we got several updates. First of all, we had the abductors come. They were like basically mini UFOs that came and then would abduct us and cause us to play this mini game for pretty good loot. And then also we got like things like the cow device and the alien plasma beam. Overall, the season was pretty good, especially the start of it was really fun with like a whole new meta. But I felt like as it went on, it kind of got stagnant, and I ended up stopping playing about like 2/3 of the way in and came back for the event. So if I had to rate this season, I definitely would give it a 7 out of 10 because it was good, but I just felt that it got a little bit stale towards the end.
What's up, guys? It's Rhythm, and I'm going to be talking about Chapter 2, Season 8. In my opinion, this is the 4th best season in Chapter 2. It had a lot of updates. All my friends were playing it, and the map changes and updates were all pretty good. After coming off of 2 bad seasons, Season 6 and Season 7, my expectations have gone up a lot for Fortnite. I think this season saved my experience and memories from Fortnite because without the season, I probably would have quit. Season 8 had a lot of different things that we haven't seen for a while, like mechs, which was added in a couple weeks ago, not a week ago. And also, they had this voting system that added back a lot of different weapons and items that we wanted. I think the voting system, is a great idea from Epic because it allowed us as the players of the game to choose what we wanted in the game instead of having Epic Games decide what we could use and what we couldn't use. The combat loot pool was pretty good. I think none of the guns were that bad except for the combat shotgun. And the Season 8 map had no holes in it.
Chapter 2 overall has been a great chapter, and we're really excited here at SimNation for Chapter 3. Thank you guys for everything, and we'll see you on the flip side.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now, don't count what you don't have.